Good day, viewers. We still have an algebraic equation on the whiteboard. Now let us see how we can be able to solve it. So we have something like this as an equation. So we need to take the square of both sides. The square of both sides. Let me put something like this. Square to be equals to square. So this square, we take away the square root. We are going to have 2x plus 3 is equals to. Now this indicates that what is here is in two brackets because of the square. We have x minus 1 and x minus 1 in a bracket. So we're going to have 2x plus 3 to be equals to. Now x multiplied by x is x squared and x multiplied by minus 1 is minus x, and minus 1 multiplied by x is minus x, and minus 1 multiplied by minus 1 is plus 1. So we have 2x plus 3 to be equals to, now x squared, this is minus 2x plus 1. Minus x is minus 2x. So from here you collect like terms. So everything is going to the other side. We're going to have 0 here to be equals to x squared. This is minus 2x. We have plus 2x. When it crosses the equality sign, it's going to be minus 2x. And we have plus 3. We have plus 1, which is going to be minus 3. So we are going to have 0 to be equals to x squared minus 2x is minus 4x. This is plus 1 minus 3 is minus 2. So finally, getting to the last value, we are now going to have minus 4x minus 2 to be equals to 0. So we can use any of the methods, either factorization or completing the square method, or we use factorization or any of the method of solving quadratic equation. Now let me use almighty formula. My a is now going to be 1, and my b is going to be minus 4, and my c is going to be minus 2. So from here, I will use my formula x to be equals to minus b plus or minus square root of b square minus 4ac all over 2a. So I will put my x to be equals to, my b is minus 4, which is minus 4 plus or minus, then square root of b is minus 4 square minus 4 times 1, which is a, then multiply by c, which is minus 2, then all over 2 multiplied by e, which is 1. And c is now good, and x is now going to be minus times minus is plus 4 plus or minus, then square root of minus 4 square is 16, then minus times minus is going to be plus. 4 multiplied by 1 is 4, and 4 multiplied by 2 is x, then all over 2 multiplied by 1, which is 2, and x is now going to be equals to 4 plus or minus. Now square root of, now 16 plus 8 is going to be 24. Yes, 24. Then all over 2. So I'm now going to have x to be equals to 4. Let me divide this fraction. So I'm going to have 4 divided by 2 plus or minus. Now I can now write 4 multiplied by 6 instead of 24, then all over 2. So I'm going to have x to be equals to, now 4 divided by 2 is 2 plus or minus. Now this 4 can come out from the square root by having 2. Square root of 4 is 2, now square root of 6 all over 2, and this 2 will take away this 2. I'm going to have x to be equals to 2 plus or minus square root of 6. Now finally, my x1 is now going to be 2 plus square root of 6. So this is going to be x1, and x2 is now going to be 2 minus square root of 6. But I prefer to take x1 because it's the positive part of the x, which is going to be non-negative, because since 2x plus 3 is non-negative, therefore x minus 1 is going to be non-negative. For that, this is going to be the value of x. Thank you for watching.